Hello and welcome, I'm your host Elizibar. Swords and Sorrows. This was a Kickstarter book. Pretty sure it was Kickstarter, not Indiegogo. At a certain point after you've backed enough independent books like that, you kind of lose track. But I really like this book. Hold on, I got audio from my headset. Let me mute that. Oh, I forgot I had Alternate Comics Live open. I got so sucked into this comic book, I forgot that I had that open and whatever. Alright, it doesn't matter. So we start out. Dude in a hood is returning back to his lair. Did people really ride these things? Like some kind of crazy goat thing? I mean, I guess they must have. This isn't the first time I've seen that in something that's Japanese styled, you know? He drinks a lot. He comes in, he's like, he's gone for his minion, Rat. Like, what did I say about the blah, 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 blah? Please, have a seat, master. Why do you have all your gear on? Do you remember my first kill? And we'll just skip that part a little bit. Just because I don't want to be even remotely risque when I don't need to be. There's nothing actually graphic on that page. I just don't want to show it. So anyway, you said the only way out was through you. You should have poisoned me. Poison is assassin's weapon. Tonight, I am no assassin. And then we start a sword fight, and it goes basically for the body of the book. This is one gigantic, well-choreographed fight scene. They talk. You know, the master is like, do you really think you're the only one that has regrets? Like, do you really think that I don't know what you're going through? Don't you realize there's a reason I drink so much? And he's like, oh, master, I guess I didn't understand, you know. These are two people that have spent like 10 years together, 20 years together. They're about as close as family, you know? And the one hates the other. Wants to kill him and get free. But as they're fighting, as they're talking, they come to actually understand each other. At least the younger one comes to understand, Rat comes to understand his master. And the fight continues, and it comes to a very satisfying conclusion. And I'm not really gonna spoil the story. You can pick this book up and read it for yourself. We've only been halfway through the book. But just look at this action. This is very, very good. You get some of the stuff that's very manga influenced. The action lines, the blurs. But it's all very Western at the same time. The styling of the art is very detailed. This is a very manga kind of presentation with the action lines radiating from the clash, the splash of light and stuff. But then you get like this punch. You get this over here. This is very Western. The book has a very wonderful infusion of the two styles. The lettering I thought was great. I kind of want to see what a colorist could do here. I'm kind of seeing the book like mostly in cool blues. And then you get pages like this and it's in like orange and red, or a panel like this where it's in orange and red for the clash. Like, in my mind, I'm kind of picturing that. But this may also be a case of it's better to leave it like this so that the reader can fill in that kind of stuff for themselves. Absolutely no complaints about the book. Just show off the crew here. It's pretty cool. I'm gonna just kind of flip through it real quick without showing any art off, just see if there's like a URL or a Twitter handle or something I can give you. There is not. There's a bunch of names of backers in the back of the book, and I noticed my back cover has a little ding in it. That kind of stuff happens when you ship things to the mail. Heck, that kind of stuff happens when a book is just sitting there and no one's touching it. It's normal wear and tear, so I try not to get upset about that kind of stuff. And there's like I think like a little spine break or something right here. That one actually annoys me because it's right there on the cover. But it is what it is. It is what it is. I dug the book. I thought it was pretty cool. It's like a book made just like exactly for me. Oh, wait a minute. Elizibar is looking to purchase more comic books. Let's give him one that is a samurai fight. They're not samurai, but you know what I mean. Like a Japanese sword fight. And we'll just make that basically the whole book. It'll be like a little 45-minute OVA in comic book form, basically. Like, actually, probably not even that long. It'd be like a 25-minute OVA in comic book form. And boom, done. It's here. And it's pretty great. The cover is nice. But the interior art is so much better than the cover, which seems like a weird thing to say in this day and age. The only thing I like on the cover is the contrast between their dark, heavily inked figures and the brown leaves coming down. Like, I really enjoy that touch, but otherwise I think the interior art is so much better in the book. It's a pretty book. It's a great pickup. I'm glad I backed this. If you see Swords and Sorrows, just like Google that or go to Kickstarter and type that in, and you might be able to find like a website or something to go check these people out, because it's a good book. And I think maybe the next thing they make might be a pretty good book too. But you all have a great day. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'll see you next time. Until then, bye-bye.